Hello and welcome to Unscrewed TV, New Zealand's most passionate internet wine show. Today is all about Cabernet Day, second annual event using social media to distribute the word of great wines using or made from Cabernet Sauvignon. This one here is New Zealand's most prestigious wines. Stonyridge 2009, predominantly Cabernet Sauvignon, 52% then Malbec, 18% Petit Verdot, which you don't see very often grown in New Zealand, Merlot 10%, and Cabernet Franc, also another grape that you don't see many wines made from or blended with in New Zealand. Now, the winemaker who originally made this, Stephen White, a vibrant character in the New Zealand wine scene, first planted his vineyard on Waiheke back in 1982, first vintage 1985, and then the real killer vintage of 1987, which a lot of people will remember, really put him kind of up there. Was claimed to be the greatest New Zealand red wine ever, and now he sells en primeur, one of the few wineries in New Zealand that's doing that. Really kept that kind of premium label recognition up there, commands such a high price, has a VIP club, has parties over in Waiheke on the vineyard, and is just one of New Zealand's colourful characters within the wine industry. Now has Danny Schuster consulting for him, and yeah, so let's get into it. What I've done is I've actually decanted it because it takes such a long time. These wines tend to age 20 years plus. Very, very kind of solid Bordeaux style. He trained in Bordeaux after graduating from Lincoln back in the early 80s, and so I've got the Riedel match, the decanter and the glass. Now this is 2009. I'm not expecting a great deal, even though it's decanted for like 6 hours. One of the things I do get, it is very tight, it's very closed. There are some pencil sharpenings on there. I get a bit of red currant, red cherry, red raspberry. All the reds. It's just starting to come alive now that I've given it a good swirl. Then you get this bramble character. It's probably not really ready for drinking for probably another 8 years plus. A bit chewy, not in a negative way. I get those really, really fine cocoa tannins that coat the palate. It's quite dry and it's quite grippy. Yet there's some kind of soft, supple kind of primary fruit there. Then I go into the savoury characters at the back. It's got length, more length than a piece of long string. This is really the flagship red wine of New Zealand, I'd say. As it's still sold in wooden boxes, which is like for me very cool. You obviously notice there's a cork, which New Zealanders kind of tend to move away from. This is very, very, very serious wine. Still needs probably another couple of days in the decanter. You know it's quality, even though it's kind of young and youthful and got that kind of intense grip. You know that this is going to age very, very gracefully. It's going to develop all of those secondary characters. Right now it's all bursting. It's primarily about the fruit. Not a bad wine for Cabernet, eh? So you guys enjoy it, tweet about it, Facebook it, like it, Google Plus it, get the word about Cabernet across kind of the whole of the social media platforms, and we'll catch you again.